Yeah, y'all. Make this quick and brief, right? I'm a nobody. You know, I'm just a fan of the game. Just finished watching the game. I had ran this by the guy every time I wear my LeBron shirt or something like that. I'm a fan of the game. I got all kinds of jerseys, man. You can imagine, you know what I mean? But we ain't gonna get into that. I got one hot take that ain't nobody addressed. And like I said, I'm a nobody, but I'm gonna put it up there just so I know I'm the first person who ever brought this up that I know of. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seeing none of the commentators or reporters ever really hone in on this stat right here when it comes to LeBron, right? You know, LeBron, especially the LeBron versus Michael Jordan. I'm going to say LeBron versus Michael Jordan, right? Or any player from back then. But since MJ and LBJ be the most talked about, you know, rivals of the GOAT and all that, not saying that one is better than the other. Like I said, I love the game of basketball. But look at here. All right. I asked the guy. He came in every time I wear my LeBron. Get out of here. Get out. I said, listen, man. How many coaches did Michael Jordan ever have? Right? Well, let me rephrase it. Say Michael Jordan got 6 rings, right? 6 rings. And that's what makes him the GOAT. You know, the 3-peats and all that. All right, I asked him, how many coaches did Michael Jordan have when he won the championship? I know when he went to D.C. it was different when he played for Washington. But when he won them 3-peat, when he had the 1 3-peat and the second 3-peat, how many rings did he have? I mean, how many coaches had he had? 1. Who was that? Phil Jackson. Okay. And then when Kobe had his 3-peat, who was his coach? Phil Jackson. Okay. All right. We ain't gonna go no further than that. We're gonna hop back over here to Jordan. You know, because I think they say Phil Jackson is the best coach ever. But we know we're going to go back to it, right? Michael Jordan had the best coach ever. So did Kobe. Rest in peace. But my topic is Jordan had 1 coach when he won all his championships. How many coaches LeBron has had? I don't have the facts, but I know it's more than 1. But he tried to say, LeBron is uncoachable. But LeBron, he's just uncoachable. You can't coach him. He's the GM and the coach. I said, man, come on, bro. What you mean uncoachable? Uncoachable. I said, all right, you missing the point of what I'm saying. Michael Jordan had 1 coach. That's how the game was. That's why I love the game all around. I used to love the game back in the day. But I respect LeBron, you feel me? I respect a lot of players. It's just the game done changed. This star player, the big 3. You feel me? You know, I love the game. That means I can't have my team on the floor. It's got to be another team to play my team. So all this hating on the next guy, come on, man. You got to have somebody on the other side to play, bro. What I'm trying to say is LeBron's coaches, right? Talking about LeBron's uncoachable. Think about it. I'd be the same way. All my coaches, right? My first coach, Mike Brown, right? So, you know, I do my thing. We couldn't make it. Mike Brown was a rookie coach. So pretty much, you know, he was figuring out that, you know, LeBron was a rookie. Mike Brown was a rookie coach. They both figuring it out. They both learning. Talking about he uncoachable. All right, couldn't win in Cleveland. He really wanted to. But that's when all the chatter. Blah, 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 blah. He ain't do this, he do that. LeBron just want to play ball, man. Come on, get out the hood, man. He probably loved Michael Jordan. That's why he wear 23. Y'all cone heads. Y'all some cone heads. That's why the boy wear 23. But y'all, so like, damn, you try to say he ain't nothing unless he got a ring. He probably ain't tripping about that. But you got to hear you every night. He got wife and kids, and you know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful. The game got disrespectful. Stop hating on these grown men, bro. Y'all don't even know. Why y'all hate people y'all don't know? How you hate somebody? You got to know somebody to hate them, because otherwise you don't even know why you hate them. Y'all hate people you don't even know. Well, let me get off that. So he leaves Cleveland. He goes, teams up with his buddy, down in Miami, right? They're exposed to the coach down there, right? We're going to keep it on top. I don't go too far. So Mike Brown was the coach in Cleveland, right? And I think they had went through a couple coaches, you know what I mean? But Mike Brown was the coach there. So he went, and I think Mike Brown might have lost his job in Cleveland. And I always remember, when these coaches lose their jobs, they be a little mad at the team that fired them. So here comes the upcoming Golden State team, while LeBron and them doing their thing, and LeBron was the man doing this thing down in Miami. They won 2, went to 4 championships, won 2 out of 4. Cool. Boom. He saw an opportunity to come back to his city and give his hometown, or his state, give Cleveland a chip. He said, it looking good. I like this Kyrie guy. Let me shoot back on and see if I can get my team, my city a chip. Cleveland, my team. This is from my home state. So he went back, and he did that. At the same time, snake-ass Mike Brown over there in Golden State, where they building a little thing, got rid of Mark Jackson. They should have kept him. Try to give Steve Kerr a team that's already built by Mark Jackson. Steve Kerr, ex-player with Jordan. I mean, come on, man. The script can't be no more stupid, bro. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to keep it on point. Now, Mike Brown is the coach, or, assistant coach of the next team that becomes a rival to LeBron James, right? That's the first one. Because other than that, they was on a roll. If it wasn't for Golden State, LeBron would have his 6 rings by now. If Golden State wasn't in the way. Right? But you got to remember, right? I'm just saying the fact. I'm just throwing this out there. It could be a factor, could not be. Right? But they hired Mike Brown. Yes, Steve Kerr, but Mike Brown. That's kind of like similar to how they had that rule in the football where you can't go spy on the team. You know what I'm saying? You can't go and watch the team and learn their plays and learn their mannerisms and how they move. I wonder why they got that rule in effect. It must be something to it. So what's different than your ex-head coach now a coach against a rival team? Right? Cool. Boom. Next coach. All right. Now he moved. The only one that's not supposed to stay true to his game. Supposed to have been there. You feel me? That's why I got respect for the Miami organization. They out of all the organization, they kind of they stay with it. They ain't doing all this fire this coach. But what I'm noticing is all these teams who end up winning the championships within the last however many years, right? Except for Toronto, maybe. Who else won recently? Let's see, Toronto and maybe Milwaukee. All except for them, right? I'm talking about Golden State. I'm talking about Denver last year, right? Right? Okay. We already got Golden State addressed. All right, now Mike Brown got a head coach and job over there in Sacramento. And look who knocked, look who they had trouble with them. Yeah, Golden State had trouble with them because Mike Brown used to coach them. He learned their mannerisms. You feel me? Snake ass Brown. You feel me? Snake Brown. But they couldn't beat LeBron without Mike Brown over there coaching. Not saying they can't, but they didn't last in the playoffs. All right, boom. Now we get up to this Denver thing, right? So now Denver has, I don't even remember that dude name. I think he was assistant coach to Mike Brown. Mike Brown's, you feel me? They only hiring these bums. They bums. Mike Brown is a bum. Yeah, he learned how to coach, right? Because they give him multiple chances. Get Mark Jackson back in there. I digress. But this guy over there coaching Denver was behind Mike Brown, I think. He was an assistant coach. But he one of them guys who spying on LeBron, watching LeBron. And then he go over there in Denver. You feel me? And now they beat LeBron. Now I'm watching the game and watching Phoenix. I see Fogel. Remember, he used to coach LeBron. Phoenix then dropped the homeboy. I can't even remember his name. But we know KD's over there. KD, Booker. They had that come out, like I said. But now, all of a sudden, Fogel is coaching at Phoenix? It'll make sense to me. Like, Fogel? Fogel? What's in the Fogel? Really? Like, why would you hire Fogel? I mean, you feel me? He's a bum. He turned out to be a bum. Fogel turned out to be a bum. I don't even think he coached. Did he even coach last year? Where you dig him up at? Where was Fogel coaching last year? No, I don't know where Fogel been. Was he in Indiana? I don't know. But you dig him up and stick him on Phoenix to try to give him a chance because, that's the next. Because, LeBron them with Ham, I think he was his assistant coach somewhere, but not his. But they end up in the Western Finals, right? Right? Like, damn, LeBron's still the man to beat. Besides Denver, we know we can't get their head coach. Who used to coach LeBron? It's working for these guys. Now, Phoenix go hire Fogel. So you wonder why he ain't coach. I wouldn't be coachable either, man. All these weak-ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, coaching me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, next thing you know, you on the team. You ain't just going to coach a little startup team. You ain't coaching in Washington. Y'all niggas ain't going and coaching in where? I can't think of a damn team. A team that ain't got no chance. You ain't coaching in motherfucking Brooklyn. A team that ain't got no chance. You feel me? Y'all, these ex-coaches always end up with a team that almost won. They go, these bitch-ass coaches and owners, they go hire LeBron ex-coach. Think that's coincidence? Because Fogel? Come on, bro. Fogel? That's so obvious. Come on, Fogel? Come on, man. Tyronn Lue. Instead of hiring him at the Clippers. LeBron actually wanted him in L.A. So something didn't go down right. So he ended up The Clippers hired him. So now the Clippers is, come on, man. That's why I wouldn't trust these coaches either. I wouldn't trust these coaches either. I wouldn't trust none of these owners either. I wouldn't. LA seems like they kind of showing love until they don't. LA seems like they might try to show love until they don't, right? I think LA, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They already snatched the chair from under Magic Johnson, was the guy, he even went over there. He was respected enough to even give it a shot at LA. LA wasn't no contending team. LeBron could have did like KD. I want to go to a team that can contend right now. I'm going to go over to Phoenix. They hot. They right, you know, I'm going to Phoenix. Pause. I'm going to go over there because they, you know, these guys running to teams, well, they could win now. I mean, Damian Lillard, I'm going to go over to Bucks right now. LeBron went to LA and when they had to rebuild. LeBron went over there with a bunch of rookies and rebuilt. I digress, man. But y'all see what I'm getting at. With all that switching and all these fake coaches and fake owners and all these guys with LeBron in their scopes trying to snipe them down. Right. What more can I say? He still got 4 rings. Jordan couldn't do nothing without Phil Jackson on the floor. I said what I said. Without Phil, Jordan ain't do nothing. He went and played baseball or something. Like, yeah, without that, yeah. Without Phil Jackson, ain't no 3-peat. You know what I'm saying? Without Phil Jackson, ain't no 3-peat. Not for him or for Kobe. You know, I said what I said. So, y'all take it how it is. I just had to put that hot take out there because I don't hear nobody talking about that. Like it ain't a factor. But it's a whole thing going on in Michigan right now about people sending people over to watch their players to see what's going on. Or they had a whole thing called Spygate with the Patriots and Bill Belichick, sending people over to watch guys play to try to learn them so when they play against them, they got an advantage. So your coach, who's over everything, especially Mike Brown, bitch ass, you got him as a rookie. You feel me? Then you go over to Golden State. And all they rings, all they little 4 rings, they got while you was there. Wonder what Golden State had got them rings if they ain't hire. Why they hire Mike Brown anyway? Why these coaches hiring coaches that failed? That don't, you see what I'm saying? They so quick to fire coaches who ain't successful. But they keep hiring LeBron's ex-coaches that couldn't be successful, and you call them uncoachable. If LeBron uncoachable, that mean the coach really ain't did nothing, did he? Right? So what's the value in these coaches other than they've watched LeBron, watched his nutsack, watched his boogers, watched him spit? Yeah, they watched all that. That's the only upside I see to these bums they hiring. And then when you feel me? Because once cause LeBron always there, bro. LeBron is always in the conversation. LeBron ain't never out the conversation unless there is an injury or something. But if he healthy, he always in the conversation still in his 21st year in the league. I said it. Might not be the first one to say it, but first one I know to say it. A lot of people might say it, but I'm going to put this up so y'all know I said it when I said it. And then let it all be. I hope they start saying it because it is a factor. Coaches switching sides and shit, becoming enemies. I won't let them coach me either. Peace. Go on, get them, King.